Hey guys, I've recently been waiting to show you guys the update on my safety equipment of my car. So let me start off with the clips of when I went to go pick this thing up. Alright guys, so I'm picking up my car from OTB Fab out here in Baldwin Park, and I just got some new door bars. So let's ask him a few quick questions and then I'll take this home and I'll finish the setup at my house. So Eric, thank you very much for your work, man. It looks amazing.
Yeah, no worries.
So I just wanted to get a quick clip to give you your credit. What do you think of the way you set up the door bars and all that? What do you think about it?
Well, I set it up so that way you have more leg room, and also as well too a little bit further away from your seat, so that way in case the car does hit your door, you have a little bit of space of the more cushion of, like, you know, so that way they don't like crush your legs or anything like that.
Yeah, so they serve their purpose of safety.
Yeah. Huh. Hopefully you don't have to use them, but
yeah, it's better to have it and not need it. Yeah, you could see how he actually, what he's saying is that he slanted this outward, so it goes more into my door card, and it gives me more leg clearance, so I could pretty much sit how I was sitting before. So that's a lot of comfort. And yeah, so he's the one that made my cage. The whole, look how tucked that is. He made that cage, he put in my door bars, and he does really good work for a good price. So if you guys are in Southern California, he's a good person to contact, and his information will be in the bio. All right guys, so check this out. If it's good, I still have my controls right here, and I still have my Bose speaker down there, and I still have my carpet, and it looks amazing. Look at that. Nice and tucked. The welds look great. Let me show you guys the welds. Look at that. Looks like a Tomei exhaust. Look at that, looks fire. All right, Eric, appreciate it. Let me get this home, and I'll continue the video in the daytime. So, yeah, thanks, man. So like I said, I needed a little bit of time to get situated, but I've had enough time, and it's looking pretty good. So now I want to show you guys what I got. Okay, so I know I've gave you guys a preview of this at Eric's house, but I want to show you guys what it looks like now that it's pretty much set up like it's going to be set up for a while. So this is a street car for those of you that don't know, and I wanted safety equipment for when I'm drifting at the track. So I built this setup because I wanted it to be held in my seat better. That was the first reason. So I bought my racing seat, but when you have a racing seat, you need a harness bar, and I didn't want to be strapped into a car that hard that didn't even have a roll cage. So I got this roll cage made by OTB Fab. It's a half cage with these pillars that come backwards to the strut towers, a tube that runs right on the inside of the roof liner, right against the metal. It's tucked really high up there. And from there I have, like I said, the tubes that come downward and mount to the floor. Then I have this harness bar that was made exactly to my size. Traditionally, a roll cage that's already pre-made or something, the harness bar would just be a bar straight across. But Eric made this one for me because I'm taller than most people, and my seat positioning for me to feel comfortable in my car is all the way back here, and my head goes pretty much all the way to the roof, especially when I have a helmet on. So this harness bar goes back like that, then the passenger side is just upright because we needed that for stability. Plus my priority isn't passenger comfort. I'd rather have no passenger than someone that's complaining about space. I put padding on these bars because they're close to my head, and if I ever get rear-ended, I don't want to get a tube to the head. So I got this padding and I put zip ties to hold it in place. So part of the safety equipment is the racing seat, and I have an Energy Prisma. And I took out the pads from the bottom because they were about 2 inches tall, and I needed some more space because my head was literally against the roof liner. So after taking out the pads, I got a couple more inches, and when I'm wearing a helmet, I have enough clearance, so it feels great. My harnesses mount from the bottom of the seat bracket, and on the back on the harness bar are a race quip, and I have all the pieces to make it a 5-point harness, but I've heard it's not that comfortable for a street car, so I might mount them someday, but for now it's only a 4-point harness. And it's SFI approved, so I know these are safe, and they're used by a bunch of pros. So I really like these race quip harnesses. I even like how they look. A small accent that you'll notice on my particular NRGC is this pink stitch. It's here because when I first put the seat in, I didn't know how wide it was, and it ended up needing me to cut the door so that it fit well, so I cut that out. And before I cut that out, this was pressing against the seat and it tore it. So I stitched it up pink to match the Prisma logo, and it looks good now, so happy about that. So my latest addition to this cage is these door bars. I got it because most deadly accidents and drifting in a safe environment happen from side impacts. So Eric built this for me to protect me while I'm tandeming, or maybe even if I just get T-boned in the street. It's better to have the safety equipment and not need it than to need it and not have it, because those accidents are very serious from the side. Like Eric was saying, he made these bars really wide, so the seat positioning goes outwards like this, and it still clears completely from this pole, so my legs have perfect comfort. It feels like the bar wasn't even there once I'm inside, so that's how you know you have a good fabricator. It's running through the stock door card, so there's some cuts in it that were done by Eric, and they're cool because, well, I get to keep the stock door card for a little while longer before I make some custom ones. And when everything's closed, it kind of has that stock plus look, so I like it. So that pretty much shows you all my safety equipment and explains why I have it. I hope it was clear. If you have questions, hit me up. If you want fabrication that's done this well, hit up OTB Fab. And if you want to see some drifting or some more tutorial videos, check out my channel, so hit that subscribe button. See you next time.